Welcome to a new video using a better microphone. I used a microphone that I got off Amazon, I think, in my last video, and it wasn't that good. What did I want to say about this video? I'm real out of it. I just dropped a book. I'm pretty sure when my account is monetized again. No, Robert Earl. Don't touch the tripod. Robert, stop. Pretty sure when my account is monetized again, I'll do like a 30-day vlogmas type of situation, because I think that will get me back into making content. Like, it'll get me back into being comfortable to a camera. Because right now I'm just used to talking to people and dropping books, you know? Dropping knowledge. Just joking. I don't drop knowledge. Let's let the video go, and then I'm gonna see you towards the end. Maybe. If not see you, you'll hear me talking about these books. That's right, I finally have a book review. I didn't have a book review last time, and I feel like in the video before I didn't have a book review, but now I have one. I have two. Not gonna bore you with them. Actually, I probably will. I'm gonna do them over some nature stuff. There has to be a time whenever you decide that you're doing your eyebrows wrong. At what point are you like, wow, I can't believe them. I've been doing them like that this whole time. I'm noticing it more and more. Maybe it's lips, maybe put lips on, but that's a little bit better. Still look like a troll. Let's keep going. He's still looking like a mole rat. let's keep going. We have to go. I don't know why I'm taking so much time. Belly. I am so full of vitamins. Stomach's a little crampy. This morning's smoothie was orange juice, pineapple, collagen protein, some berries, banana. It's in here. It's don't come out. Gotta get away from plastic straws. I don't want to, but I have to. So, should I link that? That would be linking two things. I guess it's okay. Should be linking two things. Putting mineral in this water. I saved this bottle. Yeah, just bringing more glass into my life. How much salt should I put? Should I do baking soda too? Decision. This will be what I chug on for the day. It should be more than that, but this is a good amount for me, you know. Somebody who don't mind brown pea. Oh yeah. Going to Aldi, gotta bring bags. Got the water. Don't want that water? No. Got the bags. It's got cats on it, of course. Duh. I am firing my mold today. I've had plaster molds, but this would be my first clay mold. It's a plate mold. Pretty happy about it. So far, happy about it.
He ate my coochie and I cracked him to my phone. Bitches tryna hide they ratchet pussy hoe, we all wrong. I like a hood, take them back, must be your only nigga. I get loud just like my weed, I don't watch my tone.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.
So here's the thing. How far back I gotta get? What? All black. All black, head to toe. Hat and toe, right? I also, you know what I could have done though? Let's say my heel was not right. I brought other heels. This hat, oh, it's great. I wore something similar to another funeral, also wore a hat. People were like, oh, she thinks she the belle of the ball. I mean, they're not wrong, it's a granny hat, but the look was there. So here's the thing though. 2 funerals, are we just showing up how we want to? We don't care no more? We don't wear black head to toe no more? Conservative, okay? It's conservative. Everything's covered. Why am I looking at you in ripped jeans? Why come I'm seeing mini skirts? As I'm getting ready to get out of the car, there's a lady next to me. She's on the phone, she gets out of her car and she's like, I feel so overdressed. I'm wearing black head to toe. I see a lot of color. I don't see people wearing black. At that point, I wanted to get out and be like, me too, black, head to toe. But I also didn't want her to know that I was listening to her phone conversation. I'm just shocked at the way people show up to funerals nowadays. And this wasn't a young person funeral, so. Also, I got stood up at this funeral. Should we talk about that I got stood up at a funeral? It's a new low for me. Anyway, let's change. Should I show you my other shoes? You can't turn a funeral into a fashion show, but I'm gonna do it. I don't even think you can see. You were in there. Damn, I can't have anything. Nothing. You just probably sleeping on the bed, huh? All your freedoms. Welcome to the book review part. Welcome back. I'm gonna insert some clapping here. I have 2 books. I'm holding both of them upside down and all crazy. Doesn't matter. Fix that shit. Oh, I'd be so mad if my mic wasn't turned on. It is. Okay. So a lot of the books that I read here are either given to me, someone recommended that I read it, or I got them from the free library. This one I didn't. This one I bought with my own money. Not worth it. Not worth. So here's what I'll tell you about myself. Damn near 40. Yeah. I think if you are I wouldn't recommend a teenager read this book. Should I tell you what the book is? That's smart. My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Ottessa Moshfegh? Oof. It's pretty hard for me to say normal names correctly. Not to say that this isn't a normal name. I'm just saying, not me. I'm not the one. I'm not your girl for this. I'll just hold it up. I'll put it in. Wait, how is it even? Is this book for grown women? Can I say something rude? Can I? This book ain't for POCs. I said it. It was an okay read. And I think early 20s. Okay, you could read it and be like, oh, I am getting something from it. At this big age, her face on the book, that's my face while I'm reading it. Another thing that's odd, I wanted to Google it, but I didn't. I was like, let's hurry up and make this because I have the footage edited here on my iPad. It's in the floor. I need this part to go with it to get it out. I'd like to do that today, but I think it's good because it's been over a month since I read this. I think it's good to Google it and get a refresher. I don't think I need one. If a book is good and I want to tell you about it, that's a good thing to do. In this case, I would say no. For some reason, when I started reading it, I thought that was her, who the book was about, the girl on the cover. The girl that the book is about apparently is this very, very beautiful petite girl who can starve herself and live off of pills, and somehow she still looks like a model. She's just gorgeous. So anyway, I don't even know the status of the book. I don't know if this is like a book that a lot of people read. I kept hearing about it and I was like, I gotta read it. Cannot wait to donate this. Can't wait to donate it. So it's about this girl. I don't know her age. I'm gonna say early 20s. And her parents, she comes from an extremely wealthy family. Her parents are dead. Her mother committed suicide. Her dad died of cancer. She for sure comes from some type of trauma raising. There's a word here. She comes from money, but not from love. Put a word in right there. She's in New York, held up in her penthouse apartment. I don't know if it's a penthouse, but it reads like it is. She's really mean to her best friend, really just ignores her. She doesn't really like people. She's abusing her therapist, and her therapist is abusing her. Her therapist is over-prescribing her medication. Robert Earl, chill out in that box. Her therapist is, he's just gonna keep thumping it. Okay. She's giving her so much medicine that she abuses it. So she takes it in order to go to sleep so that she doesn't have to deal with life. A girl who's young, healthy, beautiful, and loaded with money, doesn't have to work, lives in a penthouse apartment, is trying to figure out how to die but not die. That's how sad she is. A person like that would laugh at my life. They'd be like, why are you even trying? Have you not heard of a belt in a closet? You ain't heard of that? There's a lot about it that's just not relatable, because I do think the bulk of people's problems, if you don't have a health issue, is finances. Finances is a big thing. And to have nothing wrong with you health-wise and to have unlimited finances and to be like, oh, I'm sad, just is very unrelatable to me. And for you to be like, I'm gonna figure out a way to not live my life but live my life. The descriptions, the boyfriend, the relationship that she has with her boyfriend for a loose term, he's ignoring her, they're broken up, he's moved on. Too much. I don't want to hear about that. I think because I couldn't connect with the character, and even if I could, I don't know. Maybe I'm an old person, you know? Maybe I'm a granny. I don't want to read about sex scenes like that. I don't want to. Like, where's the love, you know? I don't want to hear about that. So I'm going to give, where's the book? I'm going to give this book a 2 out of 5. If I was younger, I'm sure I'd give it like a 3 or 4 out of 5. Not a 4. I'm sure I'd give it a 3 out of 5. But at this big age, I'm like, girl, calm down. Go on a beach vacation. Go get some sun. Travel. Use your money to travel. Don't be held up in an apartment in a snowstorm. Her job at the art exhibit, and like the way, I think when they fired her, she goes and like poops on the floor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid stuff where you have so much money, go do something better. Like, I don't know what this person was thinking when they wrote this book, but the ideas were not ideaing to me. I don't, you know, I gotta read more books. You can tell. Every time I open my mouth, you're like, babe, please get an education. Speaking of education, let's go into our second book. This book is titled All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Maria. I'm not gonna ruin the last name. Again, I'll put it up there. So the thing about this book is that most people had to read this book in school, in American school systems. I bet in other school systems, because this had to be translated to English. So, the greatest war novel of all time. I got this book at a free library, and like I said, most people have to read it, so they've already read it. Like when people would see me reading that, they was like, I read that in 7th grade. I read that in 9th grade. My school was crappy. Okay? I think the only thing they made us read was Anne Frank. I don't know nothing about nothing else. I have a terrible habit of blocking things out. It would be really funny if we did read this and I was like, not me. And I deleted the memory. I don't think so, though. I don't think so, because I do remember being in school and linking up with other kids at other schools, and they'd be like, your school is terrible. Y'all need funding. You're so behind. Y'all don't know anything. You guys don't take field trips worth anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably took field trips to Jack Daniels. I remember once we took a field trip to a playground. We packed a lunch, got on a bus, and went to a playground just like the playground we had at school. And here's how I remember that. I remember because my friend at the time, her mother was like a homemaker mama, and she made her rainbow bread. And I thought that was I was like, you're eating a purple sandwich. So cool. So cool. My mother didn't even give me money or a snack or a meal for this day. She didn't even know what was happening. Somebody gave me this bag of chips though. So very cool. Back to the book. So this book is about this boy and his classmates. His name is Paul, I believe. Again, it's been about Paul. Yep. I'm not sure of the boy's age, but his name is Paul. I'm thinking, I don't know if he's like 18 or 19. He's in Germany, World War I. So I don't know if he's 18 at the start, but I do remember he's like 20, 21, because this follows him through the war for a couple of years. And he witnesses his classmates dying. He has like a little break. He gets to go home. And whenever he gets home, he's like, he tries to find himself again, tries to still be this young guy, and he can't. He's so wrecked by war and what he has seen. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It reads like poetry once you get into it. I do blame some of the writing on translations, like since it got translated, but still it reads like poetry. There's a couple of things that I read again and I was like, wow, I like how that was put into words. That was nice. But it gave me an understanding. It gave me a different understanding of war. It gave me new ways to look at things, and that's also why I'm reading. I want new ways to see things. Oh girl, oh Miss Moneybags, who's sad. I learned some stuff from her. Nothing that I'll carry for the rest of my life except for a little bit of irritation, but this book was different. I really liked it. It had me thinking differently about war, gave me new ways to view it, like I said before. What else? I have such a big urge to Google it, and I'm like, don't Google, don't do that. I like the different stages that Paul went through, from being scared to hating the other men to then at times being like, well, you're just a man like me. Yes, you're an enemy and I'm supposed to kill you and stuff, but you're the same as me, or you look like this person to me. His concerns for what type of life he will live after this. There was a lot. There was a lot. I should have written down some of the things that I felt like were poetry, because that would have been good to add here. Yeah, would have been good. This isn't a book review channel though. No, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I need to find a little thing, like a banner to put up. The goal with sharing this is 2 things. 1, forces me to read more and to stay on it. Don't fall off. And 2, I hope it inspires you to read more. Like, join a free library, find out where yours are. Not the one where you go and do the card. Nah. No, I shouldn't say that. Those are good too. And those support things. Those are good. Those are good. Don't let me be a hater. I think I like Little Free Library because it's almost like thrifting. You never know what you're gonna get. And it forces me to read books like this. I would never have picked this book up to read. And I liked it. What's my rating on it? I'm going to say a 4 out of 5. This year, I went out of my way. I read reviews on it, and I bought it and hated it. Not hated, but. So I don't have intentions of having or sharing books and being like, go get it. Just, read more. Read more. Spend less time on your phone. Read, get your eyeballs moving like this. Get them moving like this. It's going to make you a happier person. It's going to make you a better person and a calmer person. There's a lot of benefits to this free thing. And so I wanted to say that so that you weren't like, hey, there's better book reviews out there. There is. That ain't what this is, okay? Thank you for watching another video. In my next video, I will be linking my art. I should have some ashtrays done by then. They're ready to go in the kiln now. I'm very excited about them. Some cups, maybe a plate or 2, maybe a bowl. Who knows? Who knows? A cat? For sure gonna be a cat in there. Robert, come say goodbye. Robert Earl. Robert Earl. Robert Earl. Okay. This was good. Oh, this was good. Thank you.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love. Turquoise blue, losing track of time.